Tonight.
Right now, the team behind Extreme Makeover Home Edition celebrates quite a milestone. A new home for their 100th family. It's a story with a very happy ending. A beautiful new home for a family of 9. A family brought together by a tragedy no child should have to comprehend.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, something very bad happened.
These 4 Minnesota children were orphaned by the murder of their mother, a violent act that happened right in front of them. Even more tragic, the kids were still coping with the death of their father in a car accident a few years earlier.
It's hard. Those 4 kids lost a lot.
Their aunt and uncle immediately stepped in and brought the kids into their home where they joined the couple's 3 children. But with another baby on the way, their 3-bedroom home was way too small to accommodate everyone.
Who's ready to do some demo?
Enter Ty Pennington and his crew from ABC's Extreme Makeover Home Edition, helping its 100th family in need.
The one thing that she could give them was love, but the one thing they didn't have was any room. And so we needed to give them a place where that love could really last a little longer.
On Sunday night show, while the family travels to Disneyland, their old place gets the boot. And a brand new home is built, complete with a state-of-the-art play area and a volleyball court. E.T. was there to see their smiles as the kids reveled in it all.
Everyone has room to just be an individual and to start the healing process, but there's also space for us to be a family. And before, we didn't have both.
I've been through a tornado. I've seen firsthand what severe weather can do. So I know how important my job is, and I know what I can do for you. I'll see you through the storms. Stick to the facts, keep it clear. I won't try to scare you. I'll do everything I can to give you smart advice that could save your life. High tech helps, but experience and skill make the difference. I'll give you the edge.
Paul Douglas, clear, accurate. WCCO-4 News. Tuesday, after judging Amy in dementia, it was a traffic stop that involved a U.S. Senator's son. This man was along for the ride with Anoka County Police, but since then...
My career right now as a law enforcement officer has come to a stop.
He says he reported the truth, but somehow that turned out to be the wrong thing to do.
I've already been told what I'm doing is I'm crossing over that line of silence, that blue line that's out there.
What price did he pay for crossing the line? Find out in Dimension on WCCO-4 News, Tuesday at 10. Watch it Tuesday in Dimension after judging Amy.
Probably one of the most dangerous calls that you're going to go on as a cop.
Get out of my house! I told you to get out of my house! Out! Calm down! Back up! Kiss my ass!
In cop school, Caroline Lowe learned firsthand how cops get ready for one of the toughest parts of their job, domestic disputes.
I'm not going to leave here without my kid.
It's a tough call. What would you do? Caroline takes you through cop school. Watch it Tuesday in Dimension on WCCO-4 News at 10.
Cereal certainly has made breakfast more fun for kids, and for decades, at least one brand has tried to bring a little luck into their lives as well. Watch this. This is good.
There he is. Catch him.
Lucky Charms cereal has been enchanting kids since 1963, when a General Mills employee invented the magical recipe.
He's walking around the grocery store, and he saw the orange circus marshmallows, and he chopped that up and put it on top of some Cheerios.
Marshmallows in cereal? This unique concept deserves a unique name.
Those we call marbits. It's just our little technical term. The original marbits in Lucky Charms, we had yellow moons, green clovers, orange stars, and the pink hearts.
But you can't have too much of a good thing.
In 1975, that is when the blue diamond came along.
Betty Crocker has been making boxed mixes with a personal touch since 1946. A tough year for getting the goods to market.
General Mills actually built a simulator to simulate what would be a 24-hour hot train ride for each of these cake mixes, and put a lot of them on there and shook them around and made sure that they could withstand the distribution system.
Their cake mixes have evolved over time. The cake on the left is from a mix in the 1950s. It's flatter and it crumbles more easily than the cake on the right, which is moist and fluffy. How do they do that?
So in some of our new formulas, we've actually featured a cup of pudding in every cake. And that becomes really the new standard for a scratch cake. It's very moist and flavorful, and pudding does that.
Our next restaurant is best known for its ice cream, but this royal matriarch is also hoping you might grab dinner to go with your dessert. Check out a new twist on a classic. Step inside the new DQ and you'll notice a few differences right away. Alongside the usual ice cream creations is a full menu spanning from breakfast to dinner. Whether you're craving a cheeseburger, a veggie quesadilla, or a stack of pancakes, you'll find it at DQ's new restaurant concept, the Grill and Chill.
We're trying to convert people over to thinking about us not only as treats, but also as food.
Back in 1940, Dairy Queen changed the ice cream industry with the invention of soft serve. The trademark cone with the curl on top became DQ's signature snack. In 1968, some DQs started opening a limited food menu under the Brazier name. Now the company, with more than 5,000 independently owned stores around the world, is taking a bigger bite out of the massive fast food and quick service markets with an expanded selection.
The regular Dairy Queens, we were competing with McDonald's and the Burger Kings, but now with our new concept, our new food line, we're probably competing with like TGI Fridays or Bennigan's or Applebee's.
So our food line is totally different, but we still have all the same treats that a traditional Dairy Queen has. We're kind of the best of both worlds, a less cost, like a fast food restaurant, but you have the quality of product that you would get at a sit-down restaurant.